Hi, third grade. Today we're going to talk about the words you're going to find in the story Jalapeno Bagels. One is bakery, and that's where the story takes place. It's a place where bread and cake are made and sold, and also other things like bagels and cupcakes and donuts. Batch. That's a group of things made at the same time. So when you're at home, if you help or mom or dad or Grammy or grandpa make a batch of cookies, it's a bunch of cookies. Boils. That's to heat a liquid until it starts to bubble and give off steam. Maybe you've seen that on the stove, especially if you're going to make some kind of noodle. You might have to boil the water when the bubbles come up and then steam rises before you put the food in to cook. Braided, 3 or 4 strands woven together. I have 2 pictures here because you can actually braid dough to make bread or types of pretzels, but you can also braid hair. It's a different design to put hair up for women and men. Dough, flour and liquid mixed together to make bread, biscuits, and pastry. Maybe you've seen somebody at home making dough to make bread or something else. It's usually a little sticky and you need flour so it doesn't stick, and then it'll bake into something delicious. Ingredients. Those are items that something is made from. So I just have a picture here of lots of different ingredients. But if you were going to make ice cream, of course, you would need milk and sugar and a flavoring and sometimes like a heavy cream, maybe a little salt. You have to mix those things together and then you can make whatever the food is. Like I was saying, ice cream, but it could be something else that you're making. Mixture. That's a combination of things mixed or blended together. And in this picture here, it looks like they're making maybe pancake batter, cake mix batter. I'm not really sure, but it looks like an egg was in there, some flour, some water possibly. And then, of course, after your mixture is done, you would cook it in some fashion, either in the oven, on the stove, and in an air fryer, however you want to cook your food. Yiddish. That is a language spoken by the people of Jewish descent, mainly in the US, Israel, and Russia. And there is a picture of it written out. Sadly, Mrs. Horvath does not know any Yiddish words, so I can't say them for you. But if somebody says they speak Yiddish, now you know where that language comes from. And finally, slotted spoon. It's just a spoon with cuts in it to let the liquid drain. Maybe at home you have these, and if you are steaming vegetables when you're scooping them out, you just want to get the vegetables and not the water, so the water drains away. So remember, you can come back and watch this video at any time to help with any of these words and your understanding of the story.